guys, it's Danielle with Danielle Minnesota Vlogs, and today I am bringing you 5 tips if you are just starting out on a vegan diet. If you're familiar with me at all, I've been experimenting with a vegan diet over the past 3 weeks, and I've really liked it, and I'm actually hosting a challenge with my friend Alycia from Happily Ever Minimal in January, where we are going to be strictly vegan for the month of January, and we're gonna see how it goes. It's an open challenge. We'd love to have you join us, so I will leave both our videos below that explain more of the details. So I am new at this. I don't consider myself a vegan. It's something I'm kind of experimenting with to see if it's, you know, I might call myself a vegan in the future, but so I'm not an expert. I'm not an authority. What I do have going for me is all of the mistakes and frustrations and intimidations are very fresh in my mind. So these are my 5 tips to get started. Tip number 1 is to keep it simple. There are so many vegan products out there, so many meat alternatives like tofu or faux turkey, vegan butter, and I'm sure all that stuff is great, but I just kept it really simple and ate whole foods that are naturally vegan. And I got most of my advice from this book called Eat to Live. My friend Nicole recommended this to me, and I've been basically eating the same thing over and over and over again, and I will say I am getting a little bored now, but I'm more confident now and comfortable and ready to branch out, and it just took all the hard work out of it. It was just simple and I was on autopilot. So basically what I got from this book and what I've been eating for the past lunches and dinners is a huge salad, like huge, beans, whatever beans I want to eat in unlimited quantity, fruit, a couple pieces of fruit, some cooked vegetables, maybe roasted or steamed, and a grain. So brown rice, wild rice, quinoa, a piece of bread, pasta. And you know, you can mix it up, like I said, different beans or different grains, veggies and fruit, but it's basically been that, and it's sustained me and filled me up, and I feel more confident now. And like I said, I'm ready to branch out. I'm gonna cook tofu for the first time. We just got a Vitamix, or is it Vitamixer? We just got one of those, and I'm so excited to make like creamy dressings out of some nuts or nut cheeses, and I'm just really excited. Let me know if you have any tips on that, and I'm sure I'll do a video or 2 on that. Tip number 2, meal planning and grocery shopping is different, so be easy on yourself, be forgiving. I felt like before I started this, I was really good at meal planning and grocery shopping and getting the exact quantity of the different foods to last the week. And now I don't know how to do it. I'm 3 weeks into this and I'm still terrible at it. So just be patient, and you'll be going to the grocery store more often than you did before if you're anything like me. And something I've been surprised about is all the produce we're going through. My husband is doing this with me, and we'll go grocery shopping and we'll just get a ton of vegetables and fruit, and we both say like, we don't have room for this, we're gonna have to freeze it, there's no way we can consume it before it goes bad. And 2 days later I'm sending him to the store for more spinach and apples. Like, it's just crazy. So I haven't figured out the magic yet, but it's okay. I just go to the store maybe twice a week instead of once a week, and I will get there. Number 3 is find a friend. I think it's so much easier if you have someone else who kind of understands and is eating with you. My husband's mainly doing this with me. He's not gonna be strictly vegan, I don't think, ever. But he is eating a mainly plant-based diet with me, and it makes it so much easier. Of course, Alycia is doing this challenge with me, and she's much more knowledgeable because she's been eating a vegetarian diet already. So I'm always texting her and asking her for questions. My friend Nicole, who told me about the book, has been a friend. Just find a friend. And there's a ton of resources online. I can be your friend, leave a comment. And also, if you're feeling like you need a little motivation, I feel like watching a documentary on veganism or some YouTube videos really kind of pumps you up and it gets rid of hamburger cravings. It's science. Tip number 4 is eating out. I've done it like 3 times, which I guess is kind of a lot considering I'm new at this. It's difficult to find vegan choices when you're eating out, and I really want to be strict during our January challenge. I don't want to make mistakes, so I'm glad I've been doing this dry run because I've slipped up a couple times, and I'm kind of shy about it, so I kind of do my research on the restaurant and figure out swaps to make it vegan. I veganize it myself. So I was at this restaurant and I said no chicken, and I thought everything else was fine. And the dish came and there were scrambled eggs in the dish, which not vegan. So I don't know where the breakdown came. I don't really know who was at fault, but if I would have just said I don't want chicken because I'm eating vegan, is everything else okay? I think that wouldn't have happened. So just tell them you were not the first vegan they've ever met. You know, there's no need for me to have been shy, and I would have kind of avoided that mistake. So do your research first, but then tell the waitstaff that you're eating vegan. Tip number 5 is some extra help. I know I said that I kept it really simple, but I recently picked up 2 products that have totally upped my rice and beans game. So the first is called Liquid Aminos, and as I understand it, this is basically a healthier version of soy sauce. It tastes a lot like it. A lot less sodium. Soy sauce has a ton of sodium. I don't know. I think all the cool vegans buy this, so I did. And it's nice. I basically put it on my rice, but you can put it on anything that you like soy sauce on. And I'm such a nerd, I bought my husband like 3 of these to put in his stocking this year for Christmas. So this is good. The second thing is nutritional yeast. I understand that this is like vegan crack. Now, you add it to your food. It's a dry product. People say it tastes cheesy. It does taste cheesy, but don't be like expecting a pure sub for cheese, because obviously there isn't. It, to me, if I were to compare it to a cheese, is like a nutty Parmesan taste. I've been putting a little bit of this on my rice and beans as well. I'm excited to experiment more with my Vitamix. People make like a faux mac and cheese with this, as I understand it. I really like it. And it also has vitamin B12 in it, which vegans don't typically get from their food. It comes from animal products. So I have a multivitamin that has B12, so I feel good about it, but I think some people get it from this bad boy right here, and I think it's really good and worth it. So those are my 5 tips on just starting out being vegan. Let me know if you'd have anything to add. If you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you. Leave a comment and let me know you're new, and I hope some of you can join us for our challenge starting on January 1st. Bye guys.